several rounds and performs as expected. The hype is real. Our idol, the champion in the experts class, round 6 of the Philippines Superbike Championships, goes by the name of Timothy Johnson Alberto.
This is the story of the final race of the 2022 Philippines Superbike Championship. The hard decider between Superbike champions TJ Alberto and Marvin Mangulabnan. Episode 1.
Hi guys, I'm TJ Alberto of Access Plus Racing Ducati Philippines team, and we're here now at the final leg of the Philippines Superbike Championship.
Bali, Philippine Superbike, yun yung pinaka-top na karera dito sa Pilipinas. They arrive Wednesday, then they set up Thursday. Friday and Saturday, practice and qualifying session yun. And then, on Sunday, that's the race. Tapos 6 races a year yan. Iba-iba. Nag-alternate yan, Clark and Batangas Racing Circuit. It's a real championship. Yan yung mga idol natin dyan kumakarera.
The Philippines Superbike has 6 rounds per year. And of course, there are support races like the MTRT Maxi Scooter, Angkas Dream Cup, Pirelli Cup, Ducati Cup, Super Sports, then the Pirelli Petron Philippine Scooter, Underbone King, of course, the main event is the Pirelli Petron Philippine Superbike. There are 2 races each. That makes 12 races a year for every category.
Yeah, so the season has been quite good so far. Unfortunately, after we had won 7 races till this point now, so it's a Saturday before the races tomorrow. We had the points lead all the way until round 5, where unfortunately we got taken out by another rider. So that basically took us from leading the championship with a gap to being second in points. But anyway, no problem, we'll fight back. So immediately in BRC race 2, we had won and got a few points back. Yeah, so Lorenzo is a good friend of ours and of the team. So I met Lorenzo in 2017 in the CIV when we first raced together with Team Moto Corsa. So it's a pleasure to have him now with us. Of course, he's the official Ducati test rider for World Superbike Ducati, meaning the bikes of Alvaro Bautista and Michael Rinaldi.
On the summer of July 2022, I spent a few weeks with TJ and their family in Italy.
Quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante.
Ascari,
This is where Charles spun out
here in
a
Monza.
few years ago. And then nagbagaan sila, yung bumalik sa track agad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Ascari curve. TJ Alberto is the eldest son of the Alberto family, the family behind Ducati Philippines. The Albertos is a racing family who work hard for their success in the business of motorcycles. Their business makes money to fund only one thing: racing. TJ and his brother Troy are now in the World Championship level funded by their family's motorcycle business.
Si TJ, sobrang grabe exposure niya sa ibang bansa. Kaya maraming napulot na tips yun doon na ina-apply niya ngayon dito. Lahat ng gamit niya motor, updated, kompleto, World Superbike specs nga eh, di ba? TJ, retire na tayo nung dumating yan. So ilang taon pa lang yan eh, bata pa.
In this race, the PSBK race, it's really between TJ and Marvin. Right now, they're really fighting it out for points. Everybody knows TJ is an international rider. He races overseas. He's backed up by Ducati Philippines, so he's backed up by the factory. So TJ is our only international superbike internationally. Now, in Marvin's case, Marvin started from underbones, moved up to superbikes in the Philippine motorcycle racing. He's considered I consider him an underdog because he's not backed up by a factory or a dealer. He's doing it on his own. So it's nice to see that kind of level between these two guys fighting it out. So I tip my hat also to Marvin being starting from the ranks, from underbone racing, being a champion, and now he's one of the fastest guys in the Philippines. Marvin, yeah. So these guys are the fastest guys now. TJ, we all know TJ, international racer. I mean, fantastic rider. We're happy to have an international rider like him racing here also. So it's an exciting race. It's really exciting. TJ is lucky that his parents own Ducati Philippines. He's been riding since he was a child. I mean, he has to. I mean, if your Ducati Philippines is owned by, of course, the Alberto family. Imagine if TJ doesn't race at all. I mean, and the family owns a company that's known for racing, passionate for racing, which is Ducati. So it's just about right that TJ is supported by Ducati Philippines, and he's lucky to be supported by the family. So it's his right, and he's very lucky, which is good. I don't see anything wrong with that.
TJ actually held the lap record in Clark International Speedway until 2022 when someone else from Italy beat his lap time. Meet Lorenzo Zanetti, World Championship rider and his ex-teammate in Moto in Italy.
Not too bad. The layout of the track is really interesting. It's nice. It's also the distance is quite similar of the European track, so it's funny. Just it's different security from Europe, but in the end it's quite good. Not too bad. I love the bike. I'm a test rider for Ducati. I developed the bike, so I'm happy to be here to help HS Plus team and TJ to fix and develop the bike to try to win the championship. More similar setup because we already used Pirelli tire in the World Superbike. So when I developed the bike, also the road model of Ducati have Pirelli. So it's quite easy to bring my setup, European setup, and put on the bike and work well also here. Start to work with TJ and Totti team a few years ago. Also did one race in ARC 3 years ago. So the base of the bike is start from that. So it's more similar. All-in suspension, Pirelli tire, almost from component arrive from the factory development. So
I feel I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. So the Ducati team brought Lorenzo Zanetti here for, of course, to help TJ win the championship and also to help us learn to become faster. He's a former World Supersport 600 rider, World Superbike, so he has a lot of experience.
So it's very good to have a second opinion on the settings of my bike and how the team is running. So it's really good to have him here, like to help us develop the team and the bikes. And it's clear that it's helping, as I've already matched my personal best, which took me a long time to match. So yeah, I feel like we've gone really well this weekend, and we're faster than ever. I hope I win the race, that's it. And we'll see what we can do about the championship. So what has to happen, the scenarios is that even if I win both races and let's say Marvin comes second, it's still not enough to win. So I have to get 14 points. You can do the math, how race 1, race 2. And yeah, so Lorenzo's here to help me develop the bike, and it's going really good. So I'm confident for the race tomorrow.
You see, Marvin is leading the championship standings by 14 points. Even if TJ finishes both races in round 6 at first place, Marvin only has to finish second in both races to secure the title for 2022. The strategy is to have Zanetti race in the final leg and take away points from Marvin and disrupt the championship standings. This is not new. It's called the wildcard strategy. It happens in MotoGP where wildcard riders join the final round in Valencia, or at worst sometimes they send wildcard riders and take out other teams' riders to win a championship. On Friday practice, this came to be a problem for Marvin. Zanetti is fast, blazing fast, which means the final 2 races can easily have a 1-2 Ducati finish.
So the only way for TJ to win the championship is he gets a 1-1, which I'm confident with the times he's doing now, he can easily do a 1-1. But Marvin can easily do a 2-2. So we're praying that Zanetti can get second.
But surprise, surprise, on Friday night, the organizer of the Superbike race, FETAP, posted on social media that they are enforcing a rule where racers should be natural-born Filipino citizens or have an ACR working permit. The Ducati camp is in trouble again.